Alright guys, feeling right back with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. It is the next day. It's next night actually. It's 12:30 in the middle of the night. Not going to record for too much. I do have to work tomorrow. Not morning, but relatively early on in the day. And tomorrow is actually my longest shift of the week. So that's going to be fun. Well, to be fair, it's actually not even that long. But whatever, we're continuing off Final Fantasy VII. We're in the end game here. Again, this is the start of chapter 17. There's only 18 chapters in the game. Chapter 18 will block recording. So really, like, we're within the last like 2 to 3 hours of this let's play. So what are we doing? What am I doing?
Every morning.
Whatever.
They come and take my mom. I remember crying.
So obviously we're playing this. Plan is we're gonna finish this hopefully by Monday. So as I said, tomorrow I work most of the day. To be honest, even by tomorrow night, I feel like it should be possible. If not, then Monday night. Monday during the day, I am gonna be busy with stuff.
I'm
Probably.
a descendant of the ancients.
Oh, okay. So.
That's pretty much it, really.
That's a lot of stuff that I just want to talk about, but yeah. So
But just so you know,
today was a clusterfuck. I did work today, but didn't work super long. Before that, I was taking care of my parents' dog because they were doing some shit. So I have to because like essentially at this point he's something. And he has to be watched at all times and everything. So literally had to like be with him the entire day and or before they picked him up and that shit. But that was a disaster. Like he's like it's fine because
they've been searching for the promised land for a long time.
I'm taking care of him like here and there for like maybe like an hour or so. This is the first time that I've taken care of him for an extended amount of time since October. What happened back in October was my parents went on a road trip or whatever.
Someday, maybe
For like a week or whatever, and I ended up taking care of him, and that was when we were playing the Persona series, and it's like everything was fine. Like I kind of moved my stuff to be by him, and at that point everything was fine. Like I had to like help him get up here and there. I had to like feed him his medicine and stuff, but everything was fine for the most part. Today was a complete fucking disaster though. Like the plan was, by the end of today, I wanted to get half of the Persona 5 video done. Not even close. Like by the time I had, so I think I started.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
So I think. Oh, when I started this morning, I had about a minute and a half of the video done, I think, if I remember right. By the end of that, like, what was it, 6-hour period, I was taking care of him, I literally got to the 5.5 minute mark, I think it was. Like, it was not far at all. So that was a disaster. Again, a lot of, like, just helping him, doing my new shit.
Capital D? Destiny?
Yeah, that was just not good. That was not how I planned on today going. And the plan this morning too was also to finish watching the challenge challenge Inferno 2. And I got through a few episodes, but I still had like 3 episodes left. So that sucked, but whatever. Went to work, came back, and I got home, I think like at almost 11. It's currently 12:38. And in that time, that short amount of time, I was able to finish the Inferno 2. And also edit to around the 10-minute, 30-second mark of the Persona video. So a decent amount of editing done tonight. I still have like 30 minutes of audio to run through. I'm kind of worried this video is going to be massive. I mean, like, I'm to the point where I'm talking about the story, but I'm still talking about the prologue section. Like, I'm like before not before Kanashiro, but like stuff that happens around Kanashiro, or not Kanashiro, Kamoshida palace, and it's like I haven't even talked about Kamoshida yet though.
What are
And like
you
this
not
is gonna be a
telling
pretty
us?
big video. Like I would guess it's gonna be 35 minutes or so, 30, 35, somewhere in that range. The raw audio was 47 minutes, and so far I think I've only edited out like a few minutes out of the 10 and a half that are still in the video. So it's like, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty big video. And like something I realized with Persona is that Persona's just not a good game to watch. Like as much as it's a fun game to play, I love the game, I adore the game, it's not a good game to watch. Just there's so much. The biggest pain about Persona and the footage and everything is that it's like the footage just isn't interesting. Like there's a lot of like times where it's like it's just obviously the characters, like you just have the text of the characters talking, and that's not super fun. The RPG stuff, like it's very like outside of like the moments that the action's actually shown, like it's pretty boring footage. So that's kind of tough to handle there with a video this big, needing this much footage. That's kind of what's taking me a bit longer, or at least that's what took me a bit longer when I was talking about the gameplay of the game. Now that I'm talking about the story, things should move a bit quicker. The plan is still to have this done by Monday. I think that should be possible. So tomorrow, again, like I work starting at early afternoon until same time tonight. I probably won't have that much time to edit, I wouldn't think. Like probably I won't have much. If I can get down to kind of share stuff, I think I'll be happy. But the plan is to finish on Monday though, which I should still be able to finish this on Monday, and then move on to yeah, work on the next batch of videos, starting on probably not Tuesday because I'll be busy. Well, Tuesday Sasuke 38's in the morning. Immediately after that, I have some errands to run, plus also like a dentist appointment, like other shit. That's gonna clog up that portion of the day, and then I work for 4 hours at night there, which that's the last time I worked this year, which is cool. But yeah, that's gonna like my Tuesday's gonna be jam packed, and really probably not gonna have time to do anything there.
Thanks, Wedge.
So Tuesday, Wednesday, again, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, have off, free time for I'm free-ish time. Again, there's probably I'm probably gonna need to take care of my parents' dog throughout that time here and there, but outside of that, like relative free time, but and probably won't be playing much of this or playing much on this channel. I really would like to make a lot of progress on my other channel. Still a bit unsure about how I want to schedule some things, but whatever. We'll move on with April, the videos of April, May. Ooh, okay. Something just finished installing, which I might as well talk about that too. So I talked about this before. Like I got Miles Morales. I bought a physical copy of Miles Morales for essentially like that was my parents' gift to me. Essentially, it's like essentially what happened is my like essentially got my parents to get me a $50 e-card for Best Buy, which I used to buy Miles Morales like what, a few days before Christmas. I don't remember exactly what day, but yeah, I did that, and the game said, oh, it's gonna arrive on January 6th or by January 6th, and it's like, okay, well that's a while, so whatever. Like we'll probably play something in between Final Fantasy VII and Miles Morales, but then like all of a sudden, like the day before Christmas, I think it was, it said, oh, it's shipped. Which it was like, okay, why is it like, okay, it ships really early, didn't it? And then it said, oh, it's gonna arrive on Monday, and I was like, okay, whatever, it arrives on Monday, we should have Final Fantasy done by then, and we'll play Miles Morales right after that. It arrived today. Today's Sunday or Saturday, the 26th. So it literally arrived like what, 3 days after I bought it or so, 3 or 4 days. So that was real quick. 3 business days, right?
The little ones in the pods.
If you want to even include this as business day. So yeah, that was really fucking quick. So I installed it. It's 50 fucking gigs, over 50 gigs, I think. There's a patch as well, but yeah, I mean, that's the last game I plan on buying for the year. So at this point, I'm ready to do my my 2021 PS4 collection video. which I plan on recording sometime soon. But also, again, like, we're ready to play Miles Morales whenever we get this done. The ideal would obviously be to get this done as soon as possible, but we'll see. And even if I play Miles Morales, like, I'm not gonna have time to play it that much until like next year anyway. Really, I'm gonna have time like at night here and there, but it's like really for the most part, I'm not gonna spend too much time over this next week playing games. So the current plan right now is we are gonna be playing Miles Morales there. I think we might actually go from Miles Morales to Uncharted 4 immediately after that, because I want to do an Uncharted 4 retrospective for May of next year, 5-year anniversary, and it's like, well, if I'm gonna do that, then gotta play Uncharted 4, and since I'm already working on May's videos, then yeah, we gotta do it. But after that, essentially the plan is just play 2020 games. I believe, yeah, from that point forward, I believe I've canceled pretty much every video game video I plan on doing to leave room open for 2020. So essentially, 2020 year in gaming video comes out at the end of June. That's currently where it's scheduled. The plan is, so that should give us a lot of time to play the games of 2020 and games associated with it, which would lead us to some videos that I want to do. Something like I want to do a Mafia series video, like a video on the series, which will play Mafia 1, 2, and 3. Same thing with the Doom series. I want to do a video on that. And there's like other like series like that like I want to do videos on. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those videos or release those videos after the 2020 year in gaming video, and that'll fill up stuff with that, and Yakuza series as well. That's included. I'm trying to think, what else is there I wanted to do? I know those three were three of the big ones. I don't know what else I wanted to do. Let's see.
Let's go.
Just looking through the collection right now. I think like that's pretty much all the major ones. Like I thought about doing like maybe a video about Watch Dogs Legion, or a video about 13 Sentinels and stuff like that, but it's like they're not big priorities. But Immortals Phoenix Rising, same thing. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Yeah, I mean, it's like there's still a lot of games there. But not ones I probably will end up doing videos on.
Hojo's treasure, Shinra's dark secret.
What I wouldn't give to burn it all down.
So,
We need to get to the roof.
yeah, I mean, we should have a lot of time to do that. I'm trying to think, like, what's even, like, because June is also Last of Us Part 2. We'll have to replay Last of Us Part 2, which is fine. I mean, I'm planning on doing it anyway. So, I mean, when we get to June, yeah, we'll play Last of Us Part 2. I'm trying to think, July? What's in July? Again, like, I'm pretty sure I canceled most of the video game videos, outside, like, these big anniversary, like, these anniversary videos I feel like I need to do. Oh, yeah, Resident Evil one is one that I was debating on. I think I'm just gonna let it go, though. It's too massive of a video series to do now. So, Squadrons.
Mother, together we will reclaim our world.
Yeah, so Uncharted 4.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
I'm trying to think, like, what until the end of the next year do I currently plan on playing that isn't like part of the 2020 stuff. I know Death Stranding, Final Fantasy 15, Assassin's Creed Revelations, which all three of those are towards the end of the year, right? Wait. Uncharted 4 is in May. Alright, let's take this through. Uncharted 4 is in May, Death Stranding, and Assassin's Creed Revelations are both in November. Final Fantasy 15 is in December. So, again, those are all towards the end of the year. So, it should be done with the 2020 year gaming video stuff by then anyway. And then I'm trying to think, like, is there anything else? I mean, I kind of wanted to do a Jedi Fallen Order video. I haven't scheduled it, and like, to be honest, I just don't like. I think a Death Stranding video is more in order than a Jedi Fallen Order video. Though I do still want to do one eventually. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe with Jedi Fallen Order, like, maybe what I'll do is do a Star Wars, like, a video on the Star Wars games of the generation or something. So, because I believe I own all of them at this point. Jedi Fallen Order, Squadrons, Battlefront 1 and 2. Is there another one?
Very
So,
good.
that's something I've considered.
And thus is the hypothesis proven correct.
Let's see, what else is there? I mean, I believe that's it. I mean, like, I thought about a Plague Tale video, but again, it's certainly not a priority. Did I cancel the Final Fantasy X video? I think I did, right? Which sucks. Like, I really wanted to do that, but it's like, I just don't think it fit. Like, it doesn't fit the schedule. Yeah, I believe that's it. I don't believe there's anything else, right? Of like must-do videos. Like, obviously there's videos I plan on doing, I will end up making, and then we'll like schedule them when I get around to doing it. But it's like, I don't feel like there's anything that I have to do outside of those. So yeah, I mean, I kind of like where I'm at right now with the scheduling of my other channel, where it's like we essentially have a pretty free, like, next 4 months, I think, to play the games of 2020. Like, with the exception of, as I said, of Uncharted 4. So, that should be interesting. I thought about doing a Ghost of Tsushima video, too, but I don't think I'll do it. Like, a 1 year later video. But yeah, I don't think I'll do that. Because, like, I've already done a Ghost of Tsushima video, and to be honest, I just don't care enough about the game to do one. Like, obviously, with Final Fantasy VII here, we're doing a 1 year later video, and that's because I never did a Final Fantasy VII video. Last of Us is like, in Last of Us Part 2, I feel like I have I have very updated thoughts at this point, like different thoughts than I had the first time. So that's something I want to do there. Okay, wait. Where am I going? Is this where I came from? I don't even fucking remember anymore. I think I'm... But, yeah, so, I mean...
Need a hand?
Thanks.
That was a waste. Well, no.
You okay?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of the plan, really, for this channel for the next few months, is really just knock out these games from 2020. I don't know the exact order that we're going to be doing those, though. Like, I really don't have an order set up at all, really. Outside of, like, we'll do Miles Morales, and then Uncharted 4, and then after that, it's like, it's really a free-for-all. I think what we'll do is we'll probably focus on certain games that, like, don't require a lot of other shit first. Like, we'll save, like, the Mafias, and we'll save the, oh wait, let's think. So, Mafia and Doom, I think those are two things that we'll save for a lot later, because, like, I possibly want to do bigger videos on those. I think what we'll do, actually, is we'll probably play the games that take up more space that I could see myself eventually deleting. So something like Marvel's Avengers, I think, is a big one that we'll play relatively soon, like, kind of just to get rid of it, because it's fucking like 90 gigs and I don't need it installed. So, oh, by the way, we'll also play Cyberpunk again around February. So, like, whenever the February patch comes out, we'll play Cyberpunk again. and we'll try to do side content. Miles Morales, by the way, the plan is to do 100%. That's the plan right now. Again, that might change, but as of right now, that's what I want to do with that. I mean, it's not that long, right? I believe main story is like 7 hours, so. I did also think, like, should I do a Miles Morales video? But again, like, I just don't feel like it makes sense to do one. I don't think it's an important enough game for me to do a 1 year later video on. And I also don't think it's, whatever. I just don't think it's important enough to do a video on at this point. Wow, again, I think Final Fantasy VII is, I think Last of Us is, Ghost of Tsushima is, like, on the border. I don't feel like even then that's enough, but anyway, fuck off. So, obviously I finished the Challenge Inferno 2 today, which was okay. I mean, actually, let's add that to, I forgot about that. I was keeping a list on my phone, right, about the season rankings. So actually, let's add that. So Inferno 2, which is season 10, it's at the bottom. Like, I think it's the worst season I've watched so far. It's not bad, like, it's not terrible TV. It's actually probably has the most drama, like, it probably has more drama in it than seasons 12 and 13. But I just think it's just a fundamentally, like, bad. Like, it's not bad, well, not bad. It's a fundamentally, like, I think, like, what it is isn't what I want. I think that's the thing with the challenge, with some of these, like, I think, and really, I think this is gonna come from any team version of the challenge. Okay, so this is the thing. I did a bit more research on the challenge today, and so essentially, seasons 1 through 4 are radically different from what we see now. Which is, like, seasons 1 through 4 are essentially, they're doing these tasks, and like, it's not really even a real like, season 1 supposedly isn't even a real competition. It's just like people from the Road Rules doing tasks and whatever. And then seasons 2, I think it's seasons 2 to 4 is when they do Road Rules, add Road Rules to it, and then it becomes a battle between the two sides. And again, it's just but there's, like, no eliminations along the way. They just, like, continuously do challenges, and that just seems really fucking boring. But yeah, that's that. Season 5 is supposedly when they start adding in eliminations, though I believe, from what I understand, those are by vote out, and there's no actual challenge. Like, so essentially the current format, general format for the challenge doesn't become solidified until season 7 with the gauntlet, and from that point they have people go into elimination battles and that sort of stuff. And then it's not until season, and then it sticks with the, like, a general format of, like, these two teams fighting against each other. Wait, who saved me? I guess it was Red? That was weird. And that's essentially a thing until season 12, Fresh Meat, where they find, like, instead of doing two massive teams, it becomes, shit. That was terrible. And instead of two massive teams, it becomes these pairs, and then eventually we get the duel, which becomes individuals, and like, essentially from that point forward, they go back and forth between different ideas. I feel like, if I remember right, I believe more recently, though, they've been sticking to either individuals or duos. They haven't really done the massive team thing in a while, with the exception of War of the Worlds. Okay, so let's do that, and then let's go and do this. So, yeah, did a lot of, like, research on the challenge as well.
Yeah.
Also, still debating over how I want to approach the show, because it's like, I don't know how I want to approach it. So essentially, I think when I find time, probably like Wednesday, sometime between Wednesday and Friday. That's when I'm gonna watch the current season or the current episodes of the the current season of the challenge and catch up on that. Because one, I want it to be during a time where, like, because I have to sit down and actually watch it. Like with those, I can't do it like I'm doing it with these older seasons where I'm not taking notes or anything. I'm just watching it. Like with Double Agents, I want to actually take notes and through that write a review and all that sort of stuff. That would do for any other TV season. So that's a factor there. So I'm probably just gonna wait until post Wednesday to do that.
We got him.
Yeah, keep it up, y'all.
Don't move an inch. We'll head down too. Be right there.
Oh yeah, I forgot we already sent them over.
Huh? I can't hear what you're saying.
I think there's something over there.
Hello. Cloud? Can you hear me?
Yeah. You okay in there?
No need to worry. We're fine.
So yeah, I mean,
What do we do now?
I still don't know how I want to approach the challenge outside of that though. If I want to go all the way back, or if I want to just stick with like recent seasons.
So, tell me, how are you finding the drama? You know it's
Like the thing is, like I think I'll watch
technology
11,
in Midgard, if not the entire world.
just so I can like have that stretch covered, the 10, 11, 12, 13.
You'll also have the opportunity.
I think at that point though, I'll probably, that's probably where I'll jump forward. And like go 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, or maybe, well, yeah, because I want to at least watch the recent seasons by the time the 36 finishes, which is, again, should be around April. So,
Necessary preparation.
yeah, I'll probably watch 35, 34, or 30, go backwards. And that should be pretty easy up until season 20, I believe.
Let us out until we indulge his request for data.
You said something about a ward, right? I'm pretty sure I saw a door to one upstairs somewhere. So, you want to check it out?
You two will be on your own. Be careful.
So,
We will.
that might be how I approach it.
Anything at all.
And like kind of just go backwards from there.
Roger that.
Go until 20. And after that's going to be a lot harder to find things. I might end up actually paying for CBS All Access
You
to
think
watch
Cloud's doing okay?
seasons 14
He's
through
been acting
19.
really weird lately. More than usual.
Which, I mean, obviously if I really want to, I could find them legally. But it's like, I just feel like it's just easier.
What about you,
Like CBS All Access at the end of the day is like only like $6 a month. I can get 1 month of CBS All Access and watch all those within that time. So, I'm okay paying $6 for it. So, that might be how I approach it. Maybe not. We'll see. And then
I guess this has to be the third
after that,
ward,
it's really
right?
just the early seasons, right? I mean, because like after that, it would literally only be
There has to be something we can
pre-season 9.
do. Let's look around.
9 and
Gotcha.
before, which I should have pretty easy access to seasons, I think 5 and 6 it was?
Cloud, can you hear me? We found the door to that ward he was talking about.
I think those
but
are
it's
the
locked
two.
and we can't get it open.
So at that point, it's obviously, so I mean, like, and if I, like, I'm not even gonna,
About those preparations
like, I might not even
Roger
bother
mentioned
seasons 1 through
before.
4 because they're a completely different format. So at that
think
point,
we're
it's
supposed to
5,
do
6,
something
so
like that.
7, 8, 9. Which I believe are the Gauntlet, the Inferno, and is it Battle of Seasons 2? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's definitely doable. It's just gonna take a while. Obviously, ideally, I would do season ranking by the end of all this. But it's not. Wait, what? Oh.
There's no control panel. We don't have the means to go this way.
Where are we at time-wise? We're at 30. Okay, I think we'll end here then, and then we'll go one more. I don't know what I need to do. Well, we'll figure it out next episode. So... Alright, we'll end here. Next episode, continue on. For now, thank you for watching.